Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please direct your attention to the south end zone as Coke Zero would like to recognize one of our nation's military heroes and her family. Joining us on the field today are Tina and Chris Gay, parents of former West Virginia University student Taylor Sutphin. Taylor, a native of Marmet just outside of Charleston, attended WVU for a year before joining the United States Air Force and is now currently stationed in Guam. At this time, please direct your attention to the video board as Taylor has recorded a special message for her family.
Hey Mountaineer fans, I'm Taylor Sutphin from Marmet, West Virginia. I'm 21 years old and I've been serving with the United States Air Force for a year, and I've been stationed in Guam since January. Being on the other side of the world has made it difficult to keep up with family and friends back in West Virginia. What's made it easier is that no matter what time of day or night, my family always responds. With my family and I being such huge Mountaineer fans, I always wish I could be home rooting for my Mountaineers. And with my Mountaineer spirit, in some ways I am. Let's go Mountaineers!
Coke Zero is a proud partner of WVU football, and today, in the spirit of homecoming, would like to welcome Taylor Sutphin back home here to West Virginia to be with her family.
Good job, guys. Congratulations.
He's right there.
Oh, so embarrassing.
Thank you.
How did it be?
Thank you.
Hey, so my mom's never met her granddaughter yet. She doesn't know we're in Missouri, so we're out here to surprise her. See how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She's dizzy, guys. She's really dizzy, by the way. Yeah.
About as good as it gets.
Hey guys! So as many of you know, Becca's been planning this big welcome home party for her brother Patrick, who's been in Afghanistan for about 9 months, and it's going to be a surprise for her mom. But little does she know, Patrick had a surprise of his own. Isn't that right, Patrick?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes.
What are we about to do?
Surprise my sister. I came home early, and she has no idea, so it's going to be awesome.
What do you think her reaction's going to be?
She's going to freak out.
Okay,
Definitely.
are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Lead the way.
Knock on the door.
I'll open it and then you can walk in after me. That is in my stuff. Here we go.
The Central High School graduation ceremony started out like any other. Speeches,
other opportunities just waiting for us.
Music, and of course, handing out diplomas. Proud parents watched on, but for one student, something was missing. Her father.
I don't think I realized that it was that he wasn't going to be here until he called me, because it's the same number that he's been calling me from the past 5 months.
Taylor Crafton's father, Chris, a member of the Air Force, had been deployed to Cuba months prior.
The Craftons didn't think Chris would be able to make it, so they had this made.
My mom's friend, she made it for us back in Virginia and sent it to us for prom and then for graduation, so he could still be here in spirit.
But as it turns out, they didn't need it at all.
He's here.
I'm just so happy he's here. Better than a car, better than anything. So, yeah, that's all I wanted for graduation.
Since Taylor was 3 months old, Chris has gone through 9 deployments.
For a total of about 1,782 days to be exact. Over the years, she's missed a lot. I've missed a lot. You know, birthdays, Christmas, that kind of thing. So I just tried my best to get here for when she graduated. This is my last deployment, so I had to make it happen.
But this just wasn't a surprise for Taylor. No one in the Crafton family knew Chris would be here.
These are just things that you see on YouTube or on TV. You know, it's nothing that really happens to people that you know. So it's just the best feeling in the world.
And you had no idea he was doing this?
None. This is one time he even surprised me.
It's no surprise to this father. These graduation pictures wouldn't be right without him.
You know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing I had to do for her, so I'm just glad it happened.
With photojournalist Michael Yoshida, I'm Victor Correa.
He came home yesterday and I had to hide it from him, so he landed yesterday to the car. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I don't even know that I'm gonna cry.
Shout, shout. I feel wanted it there.
stuff.
No one will appreciate that comment.
Huh?
Just like, oh no, just come in.
All right. It was a good shot.
So were you on?
It's good to be home. For that right there. Oh. Let me get my wits about myself. I think we're going to try to do this about 3 months ago.
Before Christmas. They sent you the Christmas package.
Yeah, and, oh yeah, by the way, I got your cards, and they were great, and I appreciate that. Anyway, we were going to do this about 2 months ago for Christmas, and for whatever reason, time and all it didn't work out. So, we kind of concocted this little plan to shock these two, and then I got 3 more we're going to shock tonight. So, I'll tell you a little bit about what I do, and then I'll just kind of open it up for questions. And some things I might be able to answer, some things I might not be able to. This was my 3rd tour, and first 2 was in Iraq, and then this one that I'm on now, I'm at what I call the Tan Candy Land, because I don't have to worry about getting shot. I go to work from 0 to about 1700, 1800 every day, and I'm the S4 logistics officer for our group. I'm part of the 1108 TASM G Theater Aviation Sustainment Maintenance Group, and what our guys do is they provide aviation maintenance to the theater. We are a theater asset, and honestly, I'm a major. And I'm actually like a private first class over there, because there's majors running out the wazoo. As a matter of fact, I was sitting in the chow hall, I guess it was Thursday, and I counted 49 06s. And an 06 is a full-bird colonel, 49 of them. And that just don't happen very often. But where I sit, I actually work for a full-bird colonel, and he works for a 1-star general. But so we've got a cell in Kuwait. There's about 77 of us in Kuwait. No, I'm sorry, 85 of us in Kuwait and 77 in Afghanistan. And told my wife Naomi yesterday, when I get back, I'll be home for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to make a trip to Afghanistan and do a battlefield circulation to the 3 detachments that we have there. And what my job is again, our guys do theater aviation sustainment on helicopters, all models. The Black Hawk, the Chinook, the Apache, the Kiowa Warrior, and but we are a theater asset, meaning that Colonel Berry, who works for General Adu, who is the AMC, Army Material Command, Southwest Asia Commander, when she tells him, I need this, our boys jump. And that's what we do. I've never been at the level that I'm at now. I've got.
Where's the puppy? Where's the puppy? Where's the puppy? Hey, where's the puppy? Hey, come here. Where's that? Where are you? Where's the puppy? Come here.
Who's that? Is that Shannon?
Oh, she's getting close to that. Hey, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Oh.
What do you think there, Blackhead? Did your brother come home?
Where's your bone? Go show Shannon your bone. No, he doesn't.
Get her a bone, you dope.
Get the bone.
No, you were more powerful than the bone.
Give me gizzies. Give me gizzies. Gizzy. Shake your butt.
Here's Shamu. Here's the bunny guy.
Yeah. Hey, you stop.
On Tuesday, Shadow Graphics worked hard on this car, but saved a special piece for a very specific person.
We're gonna roll this out like this.
Sailor Ashley Cox was surprised with $1,500 after losing nearly everything when her house was robbed.
I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. I was just shocked and happy because it'll go a long way. It'll help me out big time.
Wish for Our Heroes is a charity organization that assists men and women of the United States active duty military.
Over 96% of every dollar donated goes to help military families in need.
Cox was stationed here 2 weeks ago, and from the start, there were complications.
When I first got here, my house was supposed to be ready. It wasn't ready, so then I had to go back and forth between family members.
As for the car, it has purpose too. It was wrapped in material with the campaign's logo, where it will take place in different conferences and even a race. All an effort to get the word out and hopefully make more wishes like the one that was made today.
When you have a championship quality team benefiting your charity and helping you get the exposure that you really can't get in any other venue, it's that much extra special.
You could say Cox is feeling extra special right about now too.
I'm happy. Like there's gonna be hope and hopefully things get better.
Well, with hope, Cox may now have a fresh start. Jayla Washington, 24-Hour News 8.
Hope he remembers me.
3 years after U.S. Army Specialist Vance McFarland said goodbye to his canine partner, Icar, he's taking him home for good.
Icar! Come on, buddy! What's up? Huh? You wanna play? What are you doing? What are you doing?
January 2012, McFarland and Icar deployed to Afghanistan. Icar is a Czech Shepherd trained to be a tactical explosive detection dog.
We went to Afghanistan and found roadside bombs, IEDs. It was like having a dog with you on deployment is almost like having a little bit of home, you know. A lot of people, other soldiers were jealous. You know, they'd always want to come up and pet Icar.
The two returned home that September.
Good boy. When we walked off the planes at Fort Bragg, I had Icar long enough for them to take a picture before they took him away from me and sent him back to go back through the TED program and back to Afghanistan.
When Icar came home, a private contract company said they had work for him.
They did not, so they put them in a kennel.
It was supposed to be a temporary stay, 4 or 5 weeks, that turned into 17 months.
They did not pay the kennel owner. They kind of gave him a little bit of the runaround as well. He could have done all kinds of things, just fed the dogs and kind of left them. Instead, he exercised these dogs. He cared for these dogs. He loved these dogs.
So Mission Canine Rescue and the U.S. War Dogs Association stepped in, working to get Icar and 10 other pups back with the soldiers they helped protect.
We don't know what they've been through. We don't understand it, but they all come back a little bit broken. And when they're reunited with their dogs like today, it's a piece of them that gets put back together. I love you. I love you.
The groups worked to track down McFarland because he was Icar's original handler.
It was kind of weird. I got Facebook stalked, to be honest with you. I woke up one morning and I had all kinds of messages on Facebook, and people were like, "Is this your dog? Were you a dog handler in the Army?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my dog. What's going on?" And then that's when I heard everything, that he had been abandoned and saved, and that I get the chance to adopt him now.
It's an emotional reunion for McFarland, who's all ready for 5-year-old Icar to move in with him, his wife, and 2 other dogs.
I'm so excited that you're home. Yeah, we bought some toys. We have other dogs, so we have lots of dog toys. We're actually going to go pick up all kinds of stuff for him.
It's the retirement Icar deserves.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Everything you guys do. We're going to the lake this weekend, so he'll have a blast. He's going to live the rest of his retired life spoiled, really spoiled.